Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, to an editorial piece by me. Today is the 8th of March 2017, and I want to talk about girl gamers because it's International Women's Day. It's kind of something that's been going on in my head for quite a while, and I just wanted to tackle it. Now, before I do tackle it, I've got new hair. Sorry about the new hair, I don't like the new hair, it's just new hair, so just deal with it. You will see some videos coming out in the future which have old hair, because I pre-record stuff, so don't get your mind blown, it's fine. This is what I look like today, like right now. Equally as well, today an amazing video got released by a guy called Lytane. I'll leave a link in the description. I don't want it to take up too much time here, but just everyone a part of it, and Lytane for doing it. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Okay, moving swiftly on to the subject of girl gamers. First things first, a little bit of information, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that 50% of men, roughly, class themselves as gamers? And 50% of women, roughly, count themselves as gamers. So, if they're about the same, why is it gamers and girl gamers? Why isn't it just gamers? Or, I mean, if you want, in the interest of fairness, girl gamers and boy gamers. Why do we have to kind of make an exclusive special title just for this kind of one half of our entire industry? Like, one half of everyone who plays, who buys, who gets engaged and owns it is a girl, and yet they have a special classification because it's gaming a boys club. Now, I'm not saying it is or it isn't, I don't know, but I have had a few experiences just with watching my wife play, watching even my sister play back in her day. The amount of struggle and abuse that you could get sometimes when my wife would go on a forum and play Call of Duty. Everyone would be like, oh, you're not really a girl, oh, you're lying, making up. Like, it was genuinely and is genuinely insane that there's kind of that element in our gaming culture, and I find it really sad. Girls kind of have a bit of an uphill battle from the start. I think it kind of permits down from the AAA industry. When you think about all the big macho man games with the macho man style to them, where it's all big guns and explosions and that, there's not a great deal of games that offer the massive variety and choice for ladies out there. I mean, look at the Assassin's Creed nonsense where they just wouldn't make Assassin's Creed girls for ages. It's just a bit of a shame, really, and I think there's a lot of awesome games out there, but to know that you've got to go in completely alienated from them before you even start, it's quite a high barrier for entry, but that's got to change from a fundamental level on the design front. You are seeing a few steps of improvement in that direction. Fallout 4, for example, just let you be anyone, and also you could just kind of date and be with anyone, and I like a game that kind of embraces that kind of cultural side of things. I think there's a lot of value there. Mass Effect's let you play as a girl in the end. It was alright, I guess. Equally, The Last of Us, they actually have a female protagonist who is actually a fully rounded human being with heart and soul. Now, there are a few other games out there, but there's a lot of games that are very, very, very heavily slanted towards the male gamer. There's a lot of games that will overly sexualise women. There's a lot of games that won't really write heavy characters for women. I think it's a real shame. And I think it actually permits a bit deeper, because if you actually look at the industry creating the games, can you name me some amazing male designers or creators? I mean, like, there's Peter Molyneux, and the guy that did No Man's Sky, he's a big face and figure. The guy that does the Gears of War thing, he's a big face and figure. Todd Howard from the Fallouts is a big face and figure. Now, I mean, like, well-recognised or well-known female creators and designers and producers and directors are there? There's not that many, is there? Or at least, can you even think of any? Alongside this kind of uphill battle just within the medium you love, you've also got an uphill battle within the things like the YouTubes, because can you name me like the 3 biggest Let's Players out there? Markiplier, PewDiePie, and Septiceye. Game Grumps, Game Theorist, Cadicarus, Brutal Moose, JonTron, Space Hamster. You kind of get the point, right? I mean, I can kind of think of Pushing Up Roses. I think she's amazing and has a fantastic channel. But overly, there's not like a huge swath of girl gamers, girl let's players that are getting a lot of traction or a lot of interest. And again, I think this kind of permeates the culture. We kind of assume that gaming is a boy thing for boys, and you're a girl, go outside and play with some dolls. But it's not, even slightly. And I think as a guy, and I think as maybe a guy's collective, we need to kind of be a little bit more aware that it's kind of very slanted in our favour. I am white, male, British. I am the most privileged culturally possible anyone can be. But I at least have understanding and sympathy for those around me, and I want to engage in a conversation and a discussion, and I want to show that I don't get it. I'm not a girl, but I can at least empathise and sympathise. Again, you are seeing steps to improve. I mean, in the indie scene as well, there's some amazing games out there that are really growing and developing and building. Gone Home was such a fantastic experience for me. And I had literally, you know, I'm a guy, I'm playing a teenage girl coming home and seeing her family. It was amazing. Stardew Valley, a game my wife is playing and a game that I'm enjoying. You just get to be anyone and get to date anyone, and all the characters kind of have a bit more depth and thought to them. And I like that. I like that kind of social and cultural sympathy and understanding. Okay, so now let's just step forward a bit and imagine you're a girl gamer, or just a gamer, and you want to make the YouTubes. So think of the amount of kind of mental minefields you have to kind of maybe go through. What should you wear? Should you dress up? Should you dress down? Do you have to look pretty? Do you not? What about what games? Should you play girly games? Should you play guy games? Will anyone say you're playing Fallout? That's not for you! What do you... Again, I just put on clothes, the same clothes, they do get washed, and just talk to you guys or play a video. I don't worry. But I'm very lucky not to worry. I'm very lucky that I don't have to think about those things, because half the gamers out there probably do. And I think that's really sad. And with regards to like all these questions of what should I do and how should I be and what game should I play and how should I dress, just genuinely be yourself. And let's all not pretend that Gamergate wasn't a thing a couple of years ago. And how many people have kind of forgotten about it or just moved on? I don't want to make this too long, I don't want to get too into it, but ladies, it's International Women's Day. A guy, and maybe me even talking about this is sexist and stupid, but what's wrong with being sexy? But I just want today to say to all of you, good on you, keep playing, well done. Every awesome gamer girl that I know, I'm going to leave a link down below for them, because this is kind of a little video for you. You guys are awesome, and I get that, well, I don't get it, but I can at least logically understand that what you're doing is a bit of an uphill battle. So thank you all, and I'll see you in the next one.